And hopefully you're having a beautiful morning. If you can hear me, put a one in the chat. Hopefully everyone is having a beautiful morning today. Today is episode one. Okay, today is episode one of Good Morning Stock Options. Every morning we're gonna be here talking about stock options and welcome you guys into the stock option world. Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. So today in the market. So the market is going to open up in roughly about 40 minutes. The market will open up. And what we can expect right now from the market is very, very, very flat at this very moment. It's flat, and meaning what that means, if the market is flat, that we will probably open up not necessarily up, nor are we going to be down. Okay, we're not up, but we're not down as well, so that's a good thing. So let me take a look at it. And so right now what I do is I base the market off of SPY, SPY. Wherever SPY is currently at, that's kind of what I base the market off of. And right now SPY is right around 440, 444.83. And that's right around, that's actually less than the market closed on Friday. So we are down a tad bit. Down maybe like less than $1, so not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right. So let me show you this on my screen. All right. So with the SPY, SPY. Let me. One second while I pull SPY up. And hopefully everyone had a beautiful weekend. Like I stated, that we're gonna start doing this every day. Every day. Memphis on the line. What's going on, Memphis? How you doing? How you doing? Everybody, share this link out with everybody. Share the link out with everybody. We're gonna hop on here, have a conversation about stock options. Any questions that you guys may have in the chat, feel free to ask those questions. I just closed down my SPY, so let me pull it back up. Take this out. There we go. All right. So let me share my screen so you guys can see what SPY is looking like right now. All right. So right here on SPY, this is SPY. S&P 500. So every morning when I'm actually looking at the market, I pull up SPY to take a look at the market to kind of see what's going on as far as if the market is going to open up high, is it going to open up low, is it going to open up, I guess you can say flat. And right now we're basically opening up flat. And where I get that from is right here. So if we take a look at the 15-minute time frame, right? You can use any time frame. I like to use the 15-minute time frame. SPY closed, look right here, at 445.65. So right here on my screen, 445.65. That's the price that SPY closed on Friday. And as you can see right now, if you look right here at this green price right here, we're at 44496. So we're roughly about 70 cents down from where we were when the market opened up. Okay, so we're 76 down from where the market opened up, which is not bad. It's less than $1, so it's not really much movement. So that's where we are right now. And with that being the case, we're going to open up this market flat, meaning we're going to open up, either we can go up or down when the market opens up. So it's going to be interesting to see where the market's going to go. All right. And share this link out with everybody that you know. Share it out with them. And as you can see right here, if you go back to this time frame right here, you'll see the market closed right here on Friday. And then Sunday it opened up. It was up here at 447. And then since then, it kind of been trending down. And now we're right here at this 445 right now. So should be an interesting morning when the market actually opens up. Should be an interesting morning. Okay. Now, something else I want you guys to take a look at, right? One thing I always take a look at every morning when the market, before the market opens, is this. let me show you guys this futures, stock futures, right? And this is kind of how I get to it. I love CNBC, I believe that's why I use CNBC. All right, so you go right here to Google. We come right here to Google. You can type in CNBC futures, and then come right here to pre-markets. You got pre-market trading. So type in CNBC stock futures. You go right here, CNBC, and what will pull up is the actual. Let's see. Right here, you will see that the S&P 500 will pull up. You will see the Dow will pull up. You will see the Nasdaq and the Russell. Okay, and how you can tell if the market is going to open up, if the market is actually going to open up positive or negative, is by looking right here at the futures where it says change. Okay, so if this is in the red, that means the stock market is going to open up negative. Okay, it can be negative $1, $2, $3, but the majority of the stocks will open up negative once you see this here. Okay. So for the S&P 500, what I like to trade a lot is SPY. You see right now we're down -825, -825. Okay, this bouncing back from -7.75 and -825. That tells you that the market did not go up overnight; it went down. Now, if this was green, okay, if it was green, that means the market went up overnight. Okay, it went up overnight. So if you had calls, you made some money. If it's red and you in puts, you probably made some money. Okay, so that's one of the first things I like to look at every single morning. All right, every morning I like to take a look there. And that is, and like I say, once again, you can go there, just go to Google, CNBC stock futures. You can type that in, CNBC stock market futures, and it'll pull right up for you. It'll pull right up for you. Okay, so everybody, I've been talking about this pullback that the market has to make before it pushes up. Okay, I've been talking about this probably for the past, I would say, almost 30 days. So if you're in one of my trading programs, you know you probably heard me going on rants, okay, about this pullback. Right now, we are experiencing this pullback, everyone. I personally believe that SPY can go down to a 440, anywhere between 440 and 435. All right, because I want you to understand, when the stock market makes its move, when the stock market goes up, it goes up, but the stock market also comes down. And when the stock market comes down at this point, what I believe is people are going to start selling. Oh, this market is going down. The market is going down. The market is going down. You're going to see fear, because you're going to see maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 red days in a row, and maybe two red weeks in a row. And what's going to happen is people will be fearful. When people are fearful in this market, this is an opportunity for you to buy, because right now the market is the market wants to go up. Okay, the market wants to go up. Right now we're in an upward trend. Okay, we're in an upward trend and experiencing a small pullback right now. Okay, so what I'm suggesting is this: after this pullback, once we find the bottom, it's going to be a perfect opportunity for you to enter in and ride that train up. Okay, maybe buy 6 to 12 months out, a contract on whatever you want, like whatever you buy, whatever stock you're looking at or index you're looking at, buy it out and let it ride. And I believe that SPY will go and tackle all-time highs by the end of the year. SPY should have a new all-time high, as well as pushing 500. That's going to be a game changer for you. Okay, trust me, it's going to be a game changer for you. If SPY does that and you're invested in the market, you can make some good money going into the end of the year and then starting off your 2024 in a good place. Okay, how you doing, Aunt Colton? What's going on, Cookie family? I see you got Alabama in the house. What's going on, Tam Renee? You got Atlanta in the house. Anton, what's going on? What's going on? Memphis, Fabulous Life, how you doing? Okay, so let's keep going. And any questions that y'all may have, let me know. And let me show you this pullback that I'm speaking of on SPY. Let me show you the pullback. Okay. So right here on SPA, I'm gonna go to the 1 year, 1 day, maybe the 3 year, 1 day. Okay. So right here on SPA, on this 3 year, 1 day, what we're seeing right now, we're seeing that we're in a nice upward trend. Okay. And with this upward trend, I come right here. I can make some noise. And we're somewhere right around here. Look where we are, okay? So right now, we're somewhere right around here on SPA, okay? Now, what I want to show you is, I want to show you something that's very, very, very important on SPA, okay? You just saw me draw this trend. This is the one, basically the 1 day time frame where each candlestick on my screen right now represents 1 day, okay? 1 day. I want to show you guys something. Take a look right here. In order for a stock to become, in order for a trend line to become a trend line, you have to have 2 points, okay? That will confirm a trend line. And then the third point will confirm, that it's an actual strong trend line. So take a look right here, everybody. This is point 1. Right here we have a point 2. This confirms our trend line. Boom, boom. Trend line confirmed, all right? Then we went back up and came right here. We hit right here, bounced off of it. And then from there, we're on a crazy run up. Crazy run up, pullback, crazy run up, pullback. Now our pullback is at another trend line. Everybody, our pullback right now is at another trend line or another point on the trend line. The last 3 times the stock has come down to the trend line, what has happened? The stock has pushed up. The stock has pushed up. And right now, we're right around this 440 area. We're at 445. Like I said, I believe we could possibly go down to a 440 area and then boom, push up. But right now, we're at a 1 year, 1 day trend line. Okay? I call it respect the trend line. RTT, respect the trend line. What I mean by respect the trend line, it simply means this. If you see that this trend line has been holding as a strong level of support, you should look at this trend line as a strong level of support. And when it hits the strong level of support, it normally bounces off of the trend line, right, and run up. Then it comes back, bounce off the trend line, run up, comes back to the trend line, bounce off of it, run up. And right now we have not been back to that trend line since May 24th. Okay, May 24th. Since May 24th, we have not been to this trend line, and now we're back at this trend line. Okay, now we're back at this trend line. Okay, I'm personally going to start building a position on SPA. A long-term position on SPA, probably buy my contracts out, 12-month contracts on SPA or SPX to build my position. And I'm looking to take this position and hold it till we get to all-time highs. That's why I'm getting out 12 months. Because when you get out 12 months on a contract, you don't have to hold it for 12 months. You can sell it whenever you want to, but you can hold it up to 12 months if you want to. Say, for example, I get in on a 12-month contract today on SPA. I can sell it today if I want to, or I can hold it out 12 months, or I can hold it out 3 months, or whatever it does, right? But my whole thing is I believe we're going to tackle all-time highs. I believe we're going to bounce off of this 440 area potentially, and maybe even might bounce off of this 445 area, but definitely I believe we'll bounce off of that 440 area, break that high of that 460, and go and tackle that 480 high. Okay? It's going to be a nice, powerful, I say about a nice, powerful $40, $35 to $40 move if SPY does that, and you would want to be a part of that. You would definitely want to be a part of that. Okay? That's on SPY, SPY. I use SPY to determine or judge the entire market. All right? And trust me, listen, if you have any questions, feel free to put those questions in the chat. Okay? Now, something else that's concerning for me at this moment. Okay? Apple, everybody. Apple. Okay? At this moment, I do have concerns about Apple. And if I have concerns about Apple, that means that Apple could potentially push down some more. And if Apple push down some, we could possibly see the market fall down some. Okay? This is why I have a concern about Apple. Apple had their earnings maybe I think like a week or so ago. Okay? They had their earnings on April 3rd. All right? Prior to Apple's earnings, Apple stock had went on a run up to $198.23. Okay? Apple went on a run up to $198.23. Okay? On August 3rd, Apple had their earnings, and when their earnings hit, they went from 191 and they went all the way down to 182. They had like a $9-10 drop. That's a lot for Apple. A $10 drop, and ever since their earnings, they've fallen down even more. They fell down to 177. Okay? So within a matter of 1 month, since July 17th, the last time when Apple was at 198, July 17th, Apple has dropped $20. $20. And that's kind of concerning for me. Okay? Kind of concerning for me. Because Apple is one of the major players, it's the big boy player in the S&P 500. So when Apple drops like that, that's a sign that, hey, we need to focus on this market and see what's going on. Okay? Okay? So, in this headline right here, I'm about to show it to you. One second. There we go. All right, there we go. Let me show you this headline. All right. Take a look at this headline, everybody. This headline says over 200 billion of Apple's market cap has vaporized since Thursday. This was put out August 7th, 2023. August 7th, 2023. Okay? It says that over $200 billion of Apple's market cap has vaporized, is gone since Thursday. Everybody, that's not a lot of days. So if this was put out April 7th, okay, Thursday was April 3rd, the day their earnings report came out, and they lost over $200 billion in market cap. That's concerning, okay? This is a great article for you guys to read. If I were you, I would go read this article. You can find it in multiple places, but you will see that Apple has lost a lot of market cap. Also, I read an article that Apple is selling their products at a slower rate as well. Okay? They're currently selling their products at a slower rate. All right? That's concerning for multiple reasons. Okay? Follow me on this. Apple's selling their products at a lower rate, slower rate. We know Apple have the iPhone, the MacBooks, they got AirPods, all those things, right? So we know Apple, when it comes to products, they're pretty covered, right? But with Apple selling their products slower, we have reports coming out that other credit card data is coming out saying that people are not spending as much money as they've been doing in the past. That's another thing that's concerning. You have banks coming out stating, hey, people are not swiping. They're not spending as much as they have in the past. That leads to some issues, okay? And the number one issue that leads to is this. If people are not spending money, what does that mean for companies? Okay? That means companies are not making money. Okay? So if I'm not spending any money, that means companies are not making any money. If companies are not making any money, what does that do to investors? That make investors what? Weary. Because people are not making, the company's not making money, people not spending money, investors are weary. When investors get weary, what does that mean for the stock market? That means the stock market can do what? Potentially hold flat, or it could potentially decrease in price. It could drop down in price. Orlando C said, good morning, Chris. So I know it may not be wise to use my 100% of my buying power on an option. However, is it okay to consider it for an option if it's placed at least 6 months out? Absolutely not, Orlando. Absolutely not. Okay, you never want to put your entire buying power into one play. Okay, you do not want to put all your buying power into one play. What you want to do is you want to look at it and say, okay, what's your goal? Okay, Orlando, find out what's your goal on how much you want to, how much you're thinking about making. But before you even do that, what is your price targets? Okay, where are your price targets? Whatever stock you're looking at, where do you think it's going to go? Okay, and then from there you want to break down. Okay, listen, if I put this amount in, I'll potentially make this amount of money. If I put this amount of money in, I'll potentially make this amount of money. I would tell you to put about 33% of it in that particular play. Okay, at least 33% of it in that particular play, depending on what your account size is. Okay, depending on what your account size is. All right. Okay, so back to spending. So we see companies are not spending much money. So that means the stock market could definitely be fearful. All right. It could definitely be fearful of what's coming up. All right. So 1 second. All right. This is another article, right, that happened. This is back in June, though. Okay. This is back in June. Older article, but as you can see, oh wow, breaking news, everybody. Everybody know I love my PayPal. I love PayPal, right? I said previously that PayPal would potentially go on a run once it gets new leadership. Once PayPal gets new leadership, we could start seeing PayPal go on a run. Everybody, we have breaking news right here that PayPal has a new CEO. About time. See if it pulls up for us. Come on, there we go. About time. PayPal has a new CEO. This may be a good thing for PayPal stock, because PayPal stock right now is in the gutter of all gutters. Now, I have to go do my research on Alex Chris's. That's what it says with 2 S's. I know it's supposed to be 1 S, but Alex Chris. I'm gonna have to go do my research on him to see where he's from and all that good stuff. But he is the new CEO of PayPal. And since we have that up, let's see what PayPal is actually doing right now. Take a look at this thing. Let's see if PayPal reacted. It may not show right now, but let's see if PayPal reacted. Aha! Small reaction from PayPal. Look at this, everybody. The news just broke at 9 o'clock this morning. The news just broke at 9 o'clock this morning. Look at PayPal right now. PayPal was just kind of sitting flat. Now look at PayPal. Went from $61 to $63. It's up $2 since the break of the news of the new CEO. Okay? Up $2 since the break of the news. Very, very, very interesting. Let's go look at this article. But first, hold on, before we look at the article, let's look at PayPal for example. Look what PayPal's been doing. PayPal at one point was at $310. July 2021. Everybody, July 2021. July 2021. PayPal was at $310. $310. Right now, PayPal is at $60. Everybody, we use PayPal almost every day. A business probably use PayPal almost every day. PayPal is a great way to for merchants, right? It's a great way to It's a great way to do business using PayPal. But PayPal has been going down, down, baby. It's down, 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 down. And as you can see right now, it's at 61. It was at $61. Now you bring a new CEO in. This CEO is going to bring in a new regimen and take out the old PayPal, bring in a new source of PayPal. And what we could potentially see is over the next 24 months, we could potentially see PayPal go back to the glory days. We can see it go back to the glory days. Everybody, I will put PayPal on my watch list. I will also go and do some research on Alex Chris and see who is Alex. This is what it says. Alex Chris, the executive who runs the small business and self-employed group for Intuit, is now the new CEO of PayPal. I had an interview with them one time. That was probably the worst interview I ever did a day in my life. It was a horrible interview, man. I knew when I left that job, I was not getting that job. But I think it's Intuit, whatever it is, right? What they do is they do a lot of They do a lot of payroll things, if I'm not mistaken. But it says the new CEO will be Alex Chris, the executive who runs da. Let's see. Oh, that's all they got right now. Very interesting. This is breaking news. Please check back for updates. Wow. This is going to be something to watch. So is the news source the only one? So is news source the only one we should use for stocks? No. Use more. I mean, no. So you should use different news sources. Definitely use news. I use Benzinga Pro. I have Benzinga Pro that gives me a lot of information on news as well. So that's something that you should definitely look into, Ms. Charmaine. That's interesting, everybody. This is good. This is good news. Like this is an opportunity, and if you understand how I trade, right? Take a look at this. If you know how I trade, I'm always looking for decision-making times, or stocks at low areas. Okay. If I go back here to the 3-year, 1 week time frame on this particular stock, right? Let me share this with you. If I go right here back to this time frame on this particular stock, if I go back 3 years, everybody, go back 3 years on PayPal, what you will see is that PayPal low point is $58 in 3 years. The lowest the stock has been is $58 in the past 3 years. And right now we're right here once again at $58, at $68, $58. And as you can see on the 3-year, 1 week time frame, we're at a decision-making time. We've been at a decision-making time for a very long time, everybody. Very long time. Okay? Very, 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 very long time. Something to think about. Very fascinating. I love that. PayPal has my attention right now. I'm definitely going to be looking at potentially building a play for PayPal, but I plan this is not going to be I don't think it's going to be a short-term game for people, everybody. I believe this PayPal investment may play out over the course of a year or two. Because as you know, as when a CEO joins a new company, he has to go through and clean up the current mess that's in-house. And when you clean up the current mess, that's when you can move forward to moving the company forward. But first, you got to get out of the gutter. So it would be interesting to see some things that he actually does and put in place. Okay, that'll definitely be interesting. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look at some more pre-market activity. So right now, SPY is still sitting normal. Nothing major is happening on SPY at the moment. Sitting around that same area. The market is going to open in 10 minutes. Everybody, 11 minutes before the market opens. We have 11 minutes before the market opens, everybody. Sabrina Moore says pre-market. When you say pre-market movement, Sabrina, are you talking about the PayPal we were just talking about? What's going on, Christopher Battles? How you doing, brother? Charles Roseberg says PayPal is also introducing its own stable coin. Wow. Okay. Interesting. That's very interesting. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Interesting to see if that actually holds up with the new regimen coming in, though. Interesting to seeing how that holds up. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Any stocks that you all looking at right now? Any stocks that you guys are looking at to open the market? Let me log in 1 second. There we go. I'm logging into one of my platforms. Give me a second. Go to my pro. All right. So here we go. All right, everybody. This right here on my screen. Oh, no problem, everybody. This is a daily call. So we will be doing this every morning, right? So every morning around 8:30, 8:15, 8:30. Join me right here on my YouTube channel. We're gonna be having talks about stock options. Good morning stock options, basically right here. All right, everybody. This right here is my Benzinga Pro. Okay, this is kind of where I say take a look at Amazon. Will do. This is where I come here to take a look at certain the majority of my stocks that I'm actually looking at. Right, look at the news sources and things. If I go right here, type in SPY, SPY, pulls up. And you will see we have some, where's my news? We got some nice chat over here. I don't want to see the chat right now. I want to see most of the news. And you will see that we have news coming out right here, okay? Like right here it says Tesla. Tesla stock goes reverse turbo. Interesting. U.S. stocks set for a bullish open as analysts shrug off seasonal things. But you just see right around here we have a lot of news that's going to populate right here. So I have my news right here. Then I can also have my scanner right here. If I want to come here, I can kind of scan through some stocks and things of that nature, okay? So Benzinga Pro is something I think most people should have insight on, right? It's fairly, definitely something strong, okay? Definitely something strong. And no major news going through right here. I'm going through the news right here to see we have. Okay, Monday released their earnings already. They had second quarter growth, 42%. That's good. They beat everything. Let's take a look at Monday. MNDY. Let's see how that pre-market activity went. MNDY. Okay. So pre-market. Not much. They actually went down. So they met their earnings, but it went down. It went down. Interesting. So they met so Monday met their earnings, but the stock price dropped down about almost $10. That's interesting. Interesting. Let's see what else we got going on right here. So you can see right here with Monday, you can see that it was up here, and now we have dropped down. This is the 5-day. Go to the 1 day. We have dropped down since the opening, since the stock market kind of opened this morning. Let's go back. Let's go back. Why is it looking like this? I did the wrong thing. I'm on this MacBook. I hate the MacBook, but I love the MacBook at the same time. I hate it, but I love it at the same time. Okay, here we go. All right, let's see if anything else comes out. Any other major news that I'm seeing that could move the market? Somebody said Amazon. Let's take a look at Amazon real quick. Any news on Amazon? All right, Amazon news for Monday. What's going on with Amazon stock on Monday? Walmart and Target ahead of retail earnings. Walmart and Target earnings are coming up. Okay, interesting. So look, the retail earnings season starts this week with Walmart and Target. If you know, Target fell down hard. Okay, Target fell down hard over some things they had going on with some products in their stores, right? So it fell hard and it's kind of been sitting down below. Target is not going anywhere, everybody. Target will be here for a very, very, very long time and is not going anywhere. Okay? When opportunities like this happens to an actual stock, these are opportunities for you to invest in these particular stocks. I like Target. The reason why I like Target is my wife goes to Target 24/7, right? So Target is not going anywhere. It will bounce back. So we have Target releasing their quarterlies on Wednesday and Thursday. So Walmart released, this is important, everybody. Walmart released their earnings on Wednesday. Okay, this Wednesday, Walmart will release their earnings, and on Thursday, Target will release their earnings. Okay, Target may be in for a potential. It may drop a tad bit more just because of everything they had going on last quarter. But if they come out strong with earnings last quarter, I think Target can go to the roof. Okay, I think Target can go to the roof because if they go crazy with earnings if they meet their revenue, meet their EPS after all of the negativity they've been experiencing for the past couple of months, that's a strong sign for the stock. It's a strong sign for the stock that it may go up. It says ahead of the earnings, CNBC Mad host Jim Cramer offered his take on the shares of retail giant. He said, "Is Walmart up too much? Target is down too much." Like I said, is Target down too much? He said, adding that that's pretty much all that matters. Walmart has defied the economic uncertainties and has consistently delivered. And in March quarter, the company reported better than expected results by strong grocery sales and online sales. The company also raised its forecast for this year. Meanwhile, Target reported inline revenue and earnings beat thanks to cost discipline. It also maintained a full-year forecast. Let's see. Walmart. Keep going. I want to see what they're going to say about. As we know, Amazon killed their earnings, which was good. Okay, that's Amazon. So nothing major about Amazon, but Amazon could be affected by Target and Walmart's earnings coming up. Somebody said Nvidia. Take a look at Nvidia. I typed the wrong thing. All right, Nvidia. All right, so we had a report come out stating that good entry point to buy Nvidia. Stock analyst says ahead of what? Ahead of Q2 results. We see the numbers are going up. Listen, everyone, if you witness, let me see. before we talk about Nvidia. If you witness Nvidia's earnings last quarter, if you were in calls on Nvidia's earnings last quarter, you made a lot of money. $500 turned into $20,000 off of Nvidia's earnings. Okay, so now we have Q2 earnings about to come up for Nvidia, and I just honestly, we all know earnings are hit or miss. Okay, earnings are hit or miss. You can't really predict if it's going to go down or predict if it's going to go up, right? You have no idea if it's going to go up or go down, right? Oh yeah, me either. I trust Jim Cramer as far as I can throw. I don't trust the analysts, what they're saying this and the third, because they're trying to sway them. They're trying to sway the market in their direction. That's why I focus on my technical analysis and look at the chart to see what the chart is actually, what the story of the chart is actually talking about. Now, I do read what the analysts have to say, because sometimes they can give you insight on certain things, and then from there you can go do a deep dive into what that analyst is actually looking at and see what your thoughts are. But I focus more so on my technical analysis. Okay, the market just opened, everybody. Also, Nvidia's earnings will take place on August 23rd. Okay, so you got some time to make a decision on if you're going to play Nvidia's earnings or not. Okay, the market just opened. Let's take a look at the market for a second. Let's see how the market is reacting right now. So right now, the market did open up negative. It's down negative 80 cents for the most part. Okay, the market is down 80 cents right now. Okay, it opened up negative. Still kind of flat. Still flat. And we do understand, we do know that we are in a demand zone. Okay, we're in a demand zone and order block right now. Okay, so let me go ahead and bring this over. All right, so you can see right now we are in a demand zone or order block area. This is to be very, very patient. Okay, let's look at the price action the last few times we was in this location. Go to the 1 hour time frame. Look at the 1 hour time frame. The last few times we were here, we came here, bounced out, came here again, bounced out, came back in again, bounced out, came back in, bounced on top of it, fell back in deeper, bounced out of it. Now we're falling back in deeper again. Okay, we're falling back in deeper. The market is falling down right now. Right now, SPY is down $1. It's down 0.25%. Okay, down 2.25%. Very, very, very interesting. This market is falling down right now. Okay, take a look at this. Look at PayPal. See what PayPal's doing. Look at PayPal. Remember, PayPal has a new CEO. The news pushed it up some. It didn't go up too far, but it definitely pushed it up some. So some people in this market, when this news came out, were definitely excited. Okay, that's SPY right here. It's pushing down. Let's go to QQQ. Everybody, QQQ is the NASDAQ 100. These are the tech stocks, the technology stocks, okay? The 100 largest tech stocks. That's what's in the QQQ NASDAQ 100. As you can see, we're pushing down as well. Since the market opened this morning, at 4 a.m. this morning, you can see that this stock has been on a heavy downtrend since this morning. This ETF, I guess you can say, or index, has fallen down. Right? I do believe the market is in a place of being oversold on some time frames. Okay? On some time frame, I think we are kind of being oversold some. All right. While we're in this area right here, you want to be careful. You don't want to buy too many puts. You don't want to buy puts in areas like this. You want to be patient. Here, boom, 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 boom. All right. So I do believe this market can fall down to this to a 440. The 437 area. That's going to be a potential area of entry for me. Right around here, right around this area right here, this may be an area where I enter into calls on SPY, S&P 500. Okay, that may be a good entry point for me. All right. So the market is open, everybody. Let's see. Look at Apple now. Look at Apple. Most things are in the red, but Apple is in the green right now. Remember, I said previously when we started this, Apple has fallen down almost $100, almost not $100. I mean almost $20 since April 3rd. The market opening for him. That's pre-market, Miss Charmaine. Yep, pre-market. The market opens up pre-market. Everybody on here right now, if you're on here right now, hit the like button and subscribe button. If you're not subscribed to me, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, because I will be doing these morning calls called Good Morning Stock Options every morning. Okay, every morning you can find me right here. Okay, so hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well. Let's tell everybody about stock options. Okay, let's tell everybody about stock options. Okay. Also, we have today is the start of the 5-day stock option Airbnb challenge. If you're not a part of that, you want to be a part of that, today is the last day to register for that. I think we have only a couple of tickets left. Maybe shutting it down. Christopher Battle says, I'm new to the process. How can I get access to in-depth training? Christopher. So we have a challenge going on this starting today, but if you want to get the in-depth stock option training, you should go to the mastermind that we're having October 9th through October 13th. We have a 5-day mastermind where we show you everything you need to know about stock options. Kadar say, what's the price on that scanner? Benzinga Pro, I think I paid like $200 something a month for it. I think that's what I paid, $200 some odd a month for it. Chi-Town, what's going on, Chi-Town in the house? And Charmaine, yes, we exactly, Emery. Options, we can start trading options around 9:30, but the market SPY is open all day. It's 24/7 almost. But the market, like most stocks, open up around like 4 a.m. where you can actually start buying and selling stocks. But options start around at 9:30 a.m. 9:30 a.m. All right, everybody, listen. That is Good Morning Stock Options for August 14th, episode 1. Tomorrow morning, we'll be right back here, 8:15, 8:30 time frame, right here on my YouTube channel. I'm about to go in and start looking at this market, maybe make a couple trades and see what this market has to offer for today. Okay, everybody, listen, you guys have a good one. All praise to the Most High. See you here tomorrow morning at 8:15. All praise to the Most High. Y'all have a good one.